Okay, y'all. We're gonna make a late night snack. I thought I have some cookie dough from my husband's birthday a couple of days ago that was still left in my refrigerator that I need to use up. So instead of making cookies, I think I'm going to try to make a brookie. Never made brookies before, and I'm going to use my flourless brownie recipe, my homemade cassava flour chocolate chip cookie dough here, which was a trial and error recipe. So in this bowl, and I didn't really prepare for this, so go along with it, but in this bowl I have a half a cup of vegan butter that I just cut up straight from the freezer, y'all. That's why I often keep my butter. Now we're going to use, to that, I'm going to add a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is a half a cup. And we're gonna melt this together. Also, I want to note that because this is a late night snack that I'm making, and that's, like I said, I didn't prepare, my eggs are cold. My eggs are cold because I didn't take them out hours before. I just thought of this to make this a few minutes ago. So now our chocolate and butter is all melted together. Okay, so the chocolate and the butter, in my case I'm using vegan butter. I've never used any other butter for this recipe. I'm sure you can use regular butter. But anyway, it's melted. We're gonna add a half a cup of cane sugar. I'm using organic cane sugar. We're gonna whisk that in. This because we're using, this is not hot at all, and that sugar did help cool it down. So you want to make sure that your mixture is not hot. I'll bring you in closer. Okay, so we have our half a cup of butter and 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Use any chocolate chips you want. Melted together, and then we added in our half a cup of cane sugar. Now we're going to add 1 egg at a time, and we're doing 3 eggs. Give that a whisk. Second egg. And we're going to whisk in our second egg. With our third egg, for whisking that in, I'm going to add my homemade vanilla, and you will need a teaspoon, whatever that looks like to you. We don't measure vanilla. And we're going to give that a mix. This is smelling so good right now, y'all. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of some instant coffee. And I'm using Folgers Classic Roast. And I'm going to do about a heaping teaspoon. Add a pinch of some Himalayan pink salt. If you hear noise, I'm sorry, that's my pit bull cookie over there. Add a pinch of pink Himalayan or Himalayan pink salt there. And we're going to do 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and I am going to sift mine because it's a hot mess. It is lumpy. I often don't do these, but today, y'all, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna use my measuring cup to sift that right in there instead of dirtying something else. Y'all see all that? Yeah. Now look how smooth and beautiful that is. Okay, and now I'm just going to stir that together. And y'all, this is the batter to our flourless brownies. Take your time and give it a good stir, scraping the sides of the bowl, making sure I didn't forget any ingredients. We have a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, half a cup of butter, half a cup of cane sugar, 3 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened, pinch of Himalayan pink salt, and a teaspoon of instant coffee. Yep, we have all the ingredients. Look how beautiful. It smells amazing. I have an 8x8 glass baking dish, and I'm gonna spray a little bit, then take my butter wrapper and rub that all in there. Easy peasy. Alright, so to our grease 8x8 glass baking dish here, I'm going to add, let's add some of the batter here, maybe half. This is also gluten-free. I have to eat gluten-free. So we're gonna smear that in there. Spread it around a little. Have my cassava flour chocolate chip cookie dough that I made. And I'm going to just scoop some of this in here. Randomly. Then I'm going to add, I'm making a mess. Getting chocolate all over my hands. Can't tell you how many times I then wash my hands. But okay, so we're gonna add the rest of our batter, brownie batter here. So looking a bit of a mess, but I think it's gonna come out just fine. Let me know in the comments if you ever made brookies. Oh, and how are you liking the new name? Also been writing community posts. Check those out. Okay. And I'm also going to kind of mix in this a little bit. Just smoothing it out. Again, not perfect. I also have a video of this making the flourless brownies the first time I made it, but remember this is the Brookie, so we are leveling up the flourless brownies. I'm gonna go wash my hands first, then I'm gonna add the rest of the cookie dough. Okay, we're gonna scoop that last little bit of my homemade cookie dough here. And I'm just going to flatten it out a little, spread it a little. This is, you know, cassava flour is not the same as all-purpose white flour. Gluten-free cooking and baking is a little different. I will say that in all my recipes because it's true. Okay. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm sorry for the lighting. Okay, to this, I'm going to add some sliced almonds straight from the freezer. And I'm going to just crush it up in my hand. Of course, this is optional, and again, making this, but I always add some type of chopped nuts or crushed nuts on top. Then I'm going to add, sprinkle in a few more semi-sweet chocolate chips. Of course, all of this is optional, but why not? And y'all, this is going to go into the oven at 350. Now the brownies normally bake for 23 to 24 minutes. So we're gonna start there. I'm gonna show you when it's done. I also want to point out, I am using a glass dish. Glass and metal cooks differently. So for me, my brownie mix normally take about 23 minutes or so. So do keep that in mind. And y'all, this smells amazing. It looks amazing. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show y'all a better view. I went ahead and just cooked it for the same time that I would normally bake my flourless brownies, for 23 minutes exactly. It's India, and this is Slow Living, Homestead, and Cooking. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Isn't this beautiful? I'm gonna let this cool some before we dig in. Okay, this has cooled enough. It's time to cut into it. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna do each corner piece. I'll get this big piece to my husband. And when I say it is ooey gooey, oh my gosh. Yeah, so good. Perfect late night snack. Oh my god, that's good. This is what it looks like, nice and gooey. So good, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a good night.